Good afternoon. This is cause number 2014-14012. In the interest of Elise Stewart, please all parties raise your right hands to be sworn and unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself, Mom. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
We have a non-custodial parent.
Yes,
sir.
Your Honor.
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Amy Flowers.
Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Amy Flowers. I'm the mother of Elise Stewart.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Benjamin Stewart, father.
And for the state.
Sharday Parker, Your Honor.
And we have a non-agreed
Yes, Your Honor.
child support review order.
Yes, Your Honor.
And do we have any stipulations?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, the parties have stipulated that the non-agreed was made in time and in a proper manner permitted by law. And they've also stipulated that the proposed order is inappropriate and that the order entitled non-agreed child support review order modification needs to be modified. And they stipulated that the new child support amount should be $905 per month. They've also stipulated that the court cost as billed, due and owing by June 16th, 2021, shall go towards Mr. Stewart. The only issue that we are having now is should the modification start from the date of service, or if the modification would starting next month. Ms. Flowers is requesting that it start from the date of service, and he was served 6/29/2020, which means July. It will start July 1st, 2020, and Mr. Stewart is requesting that it will start next month, April 1st of 2021.
All right, let's proceed.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Benjamin Stewart.
Okay.
Mr. Stewart, can you please unmute yourself?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I said this. Could you unmute yourself? Mr. Stewart, you're requesting that the modification begin starting next month, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were in the meeting and you heard where Ms. Flowers would like it to start from the day of service, which will be July 1st, 2020, correct? Which would be,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, and you don't want it to start from the date of service. Why?
Was it asked for in the paperwork?
Mr. Stewart, that's not, Your Honor, objection non-responsive. Why don't you want it to start from the date of service?
Then.
Because I didn't know that it was asked for. So if it wasn't asked for, you can't get it according to Martinez versus Martinez.
Your Honor, objection to everything after I didn't know.
Sustain. I'll let you make a statement, sir,
I'm sorry.
but not right now. You just answered some questions.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness. Your Honor, the state would like to call Ms. Flowers.
Wait a minute, Ms. Flowers, do you have any questions of the gentleman, Mr. Stewart? Ms. Flowers?
Yes, actually, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Stewart, did I text you about having back pay regarding this?
Yes.
So you didn't know that you were going to have back pay regarding this?
I received your text. Yes.
And I also told you to contact child support to get an appointment made, correct?
An appointment made for what?
To talk to them because I was filing this regarding getting in child support.
What's your question?
Did I contact you regarding this?
You did contact me, yes.
Okay, I don't have any more questions.
All right, Ms. Parker, call your next witness.
Your Honor, the state calls Amy Flowers.
All right,
Miss Flowers, you're requesting that the modification begin on the earliest date after the date of service. He was served on June 29th, 2020, and the earliest date after that would be July 1st, 2020, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
Mr. Stewart, do you have any questions for the witness?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay. Any further witnesses, Ms. Parker?
Your Honor, no, I have no further witnesses.
All right. Ms. Flowers, do you have any witnesses you wish to present?
No, sir.
And Mr. Stewart, any witnesses you wish to present?
No, sir.
All right. Any final arguments here?
Yes, Your Honor, the state would like to make a final argument.
All right. Go ahead.
Your Honor, in accordance with with the Texas Family Code, section 156.401, subsection B, it says a child support order may be modified with regard to child support only as to the obligations accruing after the earliest date of the date of service or an appearance in the modification. Your Honor, he was served on June 29th of 2020. The earliest date after that would be July 1st, 2020. And the state is requesting that the modification begin July 1st, 2020, Your Honor. That's all I have.
Ma'am, you have anything you want to say?
No, sir.
All right, sir. Mr. Stewart, do you have anything you want to say?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the appellate's courts ruled that the purpose of that law was to prevent the litigants from trying to delay the court. I had no intention of delaying the court. Rather, the coronavirus pandemic is the reason that we're delayed until today, March 16th. And Martinez, it said that the only way that they can get the retroactive is if they ask for it in the filings. And I didn't see anything in the documentation that stated that they were asking for the retroactive.
Mr. Stewart, you're the one that did not agree to this order, correct?
Actually, no, sir. It was that I wasn't served properly.
Your Honor, no, for the CSRP, he was not present at the CSRP. He didn't appear at the meeting.
All right.
Because I was not served. It was sent to an attorney that I had 6 years ago prior to anything. And so when I tried to contact them, they said they wouldn't provide me any information because I had an attorney on file. So there was no way for me to get any information about it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the record here. Order signed.
May I continue speaking, sir, or no?
Yes, sure.
Okay,
ahead.
so the notice of the hearing was sent to a Mary Wise, who represented me in 2014. After that, I had a new attorney in 2016, Philip Morris. So they sent a notice to Mary Wise, who represented me in 2014. The attorney that I had in 2016 didn't receive the notification, nor did they send it to me, to my house. And that was 2016. So what, 4 years after? It's the state's responsibility to make sure that they serve me.
This was filed in March of 2020. Is that correct?
He's talking about the CSRP, Your Honor, but yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on a minute. Let me look at the file here. So is there a return of notice of this?
Yes, Your
Anything?
Honor. The return of service is it's on file.
What
It says
what
it
date?
says May 14th, 2020. It says return to court.
Wait a minute. Citation executed. Hold on a second.
Oh, sorry, no, that's 7/23. I'm sorry, Your Honor. 7/23/2020.
Okay, Mr. Stewart, I have a return of service here that you were served at 9:41 a.m. on June 20th, 2020 at 2222 Barrington Place Drive in Sugarland, Fort Bend County, Texas. You don't recall that?
No, sir, I wasn't arguing that, sir.
You're saying you didn't get served.
I was for the other proceeding, sir, not for that.
Your Honor, he was talking about the CSRP, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. And what notice was he given on CSRP?
Let me find out, Your Honor. We have, I don't know what notice he was given on the CSRP, but according to our system, he called on March 2nd, 2020 to say that he worked at night, and he stated that he knew that the conference was at 9 a.m. and this was done on the 5th. So he called in on the 2nd requesting some type of change because he said he worked at night. So it's not that he didn't have notice of this. He called the agency. We have a record of his phone call on March 2nd, 2020. So he
That's
knew
not,
when this was.
that's
May
not
may I please speak, sir?
Sure.
Okay, the reason I knew about it is because I received an email from the Office of the Attorney General's office on February 27th. That's the only reason I knew about it. So February 27th, I believe, was a Friday. So I called the first Monday when the office was open to find out about it.
I
However,
understand.
huh?
I understand.
So
There was
I'm
still
sorry.
the fact that he calls in doesn't indicate
Your
that there
Honor,
was
we
any
don't
type of
serve people.
service or
We don't
notice.
for CSRP. We don't serve. He just stated that he got an email prior to, and that's why he called. He had no. We don't
Yeah.
serve people for CSRPs.
How-
We'll send them.
And let's see, is that a cover letter that's sent? Is that what it is? No. Hold on. No. All right, the court orders that the child support begin April 1st, 2021. Give me an order, please.
Okay, we'll submit the order by the end of the day. Can everyone